First of all, your audio is crisper than it's ever been.
Oh, sick. Probably thanks to the Bose NC00, whatever the fuck, 700, whatever.
And those nipples are looking equally crisp.
I've said it once. I'll say it again. The man boobs hang with authority, coming from the place where you're named Flaherty or Doherty. Um, Darrell Hammond of Saturday Night Live fame. He has a documentary. Let's see what it's called. Uh, Make sure that it's accurate.
I don't know who this guy is. Maybe I would recognize his face. Let me Google him.
You probably would. Yeah, his face for the listener. Well, he's famous mostly for doing a Bill Clinton impression. That helps you to place him a little bit. But his face, he's in
Oh
a
yeah,
category of like he's one of those guys that you know, like you don't know who they are, but you know them from something. Yeah. In fact,
yeah.
there's a documentary called "That Guy from That Thing," and it's interviews with a bunch of actors who are famous enough to be recognizable, but not famous enough
Really?
so that you
That's
know
that's
where they're
hilarious,
from. No, it's fucking hilarious.
dude.
And
That's a
then
great idea.
right, and also
Who's in
big
it? Who's
shout
in
outs
it?
Timothy Odmanson. I don't know if you know him from Psych. He plays Detective Lassiter. He's the only person who's in it that I'm aware of his name, which kind of defeats the purpose.
What
But I
about
was
the
gonna say,
guy who's in The Princess Bride? Mr. Incredible's
oh,
boss. He's like a company is like an enormous clock. I can't do the voice. You know what I'm
okay,
talking about?
so I do know who you mean. He's the guy who says inconceivable.
Yes.
Um, fucking, I was wrong by a bit. The movie is in fact called That Guy Who Was in That Thing, and I'm looking at the stars right now, but my Wi-Fi is being a cunt with no respect. Zelcho Ivanek is in there. That's kind of undeserved. He's the
Who is
goat.
that? You know, this is funny because you seem to know all these people by name. Like this
Yeah.
documentary seems to it seems like it wouldn't phase you because you're just that
Well,
guy.
I
You
mean,
just know all these
I,
people.
I only know to say Zelcho Ivanek because I'm looking at his name. Like I wouldn't know his name. So, but I'm looking through people and clicking on those who might be the inconceivable guy, but I don't think he's one of them. I think he's a little bit over that hump of obscurity. But
It'd
we're
be
talking
funny if
about
this guy, if like an autistic guy was watching that documentary and he's like, what are you talking about?
I don't get
These
it.
people,
These are A-listers.
these are A-listers. These are just famous people.
These aren't A-listers. These are AUTISM listers. Um, but anyway, Darrell Hammond has a documentary. It's a sob story. He endured terrible abuse because his mother was fucking insane. For example, he has a memory which, like, is fragmented and blocked out partially of his mother. You know, it's really fucking awful. She cuts his tongue with a
Oh,
knife. Yeah, it's
oh
really
my
awful.
gosh.
And
Jeez.
and in any case, that's what led him to being an actor or whatever. And then he, after all the success and all the fucking torture of that mentally, he releases this movie and he goes on a tour of like giving talks about how his story is inspiring and whatever the fuck. And he's on that tour during this moment in the documentary when he is in like a side room before an event starts, just having an impromptu conversation with some people, and it's really nice and wholesome. And somebody who works for him comes along and is like, "Okay, it's time to go to the actual event or whatever the fuck." And she interrupts him talking to these people, and he flips out, and he's like, "All I have is my story. You interrupted my story," and it's like the cringiest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that sounds very self-righteous.
Yeah,
That's an annoying thing. Like guys who are really into their stories, you know.
the story of themselves.
Yeah.
I didn't even. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. I gotta poop.
Or even the assumption that like everyone has a story. It's like I don't know. I think most people are just fucking boring as shit. But
I think it depends the vantage point. I think like if you are talking about the New York metro area, for the most part, people fall into one of maybe like 100 categories. But if you take into account all the details of somebody's life, then suddenly it's far more significant. I think it's just relativity.
Yeah.
Did you hear any of me pooping just now?
No, but your audio was kind of breaking up while you were doing it. I think your Wi-Fi was picking up a signal from the poop. There was poop interference.
Did you hear Luca got traded to the Lakers and AD's going to Dallas?
You know what you're doing right now. You know I'm not a, a jock like you.
I did not know what I was doing. I thought maybe I don't know. Wait,
I don't know what any of that is. Lakers are basketball and they're from California though, right?
yes, and wait, I see a YouTube short saying Frank Ocean is back. This might be urgently important.
For real? Hold on.
Me listening to a new Frank Ocean snippet in 2024, 2025. Oh, it's old news. It's a snippet that we've been known about.
Oh,
For the
okay.
listener, I have predicted this many times, so many times, in fact, that I'm not sure if I've already said it on this show. But here we are. It's February 2nd of 2025. The Super Bowl is.
It's a week away.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I was just gonna look up the date. February 9th. So in 1 week, here's my prediction. Kendrick's gonna bring out Frank Ocean during the halftime show. I've been saying it to everyone who
Oh,
listen and a few people who
you
otherwise
floated this
wouldn't.
by me. I don't
Yeah,
dude, I hate to burst your bubble, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
that's what's gonna make it all the sweeter.
I feel like Frank Ocean, he's certainly very famous, but I can't picture him being brought out at the Super Bowl.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the opposite, which is that there's no way that he's gonna like be taken out of his hiatus and his mysterious silence by Kendrick. I think it'll be like historically hype.
I feel like he's too how shall I put this? He's too gay for the Super Bowl. And I mean
But
that as a compliment.
The Super Bowl is being held in New Orleans. Frank Ocean is from New Orleans.
Is he? Okay, that's
He is.
context. That's that okay. Okay, I see
Also,
where you're coming from now. I see where you're coming
on
from now.
Kendrick's latest album, GNX, which Austin considers to be a forgettable album, which fair enough. Um, what was I going to say? He says the line "We gonna see the future first," just like randomly in the middle of the song, and that's a Frank Ocean lyric, and it's not connected to anything else. He's not saying like this thing is like Frank Ocean, and so punchline. He just like slips in a Frank Ocean lyric
You're
word for word.
schizo. You're schizo, dude. You're like Charlie Manson, fucking finding like subtext
This is my
about
helter
race
skelter.
war. This is your helter skelter, dude. You hear Kendrick Lamar say, "And William, I'm gonna bring out Frank Ocean at the Super Bowl on February 9th, 2025." You hear that in the middle of Squabble Up.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Although I think you're,
I'll edit your last name out, by the way. But
I think you're overstating how like much of a jump I'm making. It's a Frank Ocean lyric. Like he says fully the words that if you were trying to make a song, like it could be considered. I mean, it's not plagiarism, but whatever the fuck I was trying to say just then. Anyway, so that's some stuff. Um, I feel like we've got a bunch of stuff to catch people up on. We've got child
yeah,
pornography, um,
do we?
regular
What do you mean?
pornography,
What do you mean? The
the
menu?
yeah, the menu,
We talked about that
and
last time.
oh, we did.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, good. I just remembered that we had missed it at least once. But
In Soviet Russia, 16 terabytes of child pornography downloads you.
that,
Thank you.
I mean, good joke, but your Russian accent is such that it's like as Scottish as it is Russian.
Yeah. Old Lang Syne.
You see my dick just now?
No, I didn't.
Good. That's not. You can't. Should old acquaintance be forgot and Bobby Pope applied?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ridiculous. We shit. We're not going around here perpetuating the unrealistic standard that people not shit, that they hide their assholes when there's poop. We accept it. We celebrate it. We tolerate it and we tolerate it.
I thought you were gonna say something about like the unrealistic standards set by Scottish culture or something.
See, I see these men, and they've got a full-on carpet of chest hair, and they're wearing a kilt comes up past the middle of their thigh. I all I can think to myself is that what my wife wishes I looked like? And is that why I beat her?
No snacks. Why are there no snacks for me?
Dude, I'm
Well,
sorry.
it was a fucking whatever indulgent decadent thing. I made cannolis recently, which is the second time I've done them within the last like month, which is cool.
That was last week
And
on the podcast you made them.
oh,
Do you have any recollection of that last episode?
I mean, I probably need to be reminded. I don't know. I consistently get high before we record.
Nice.
Fucking, and there was a like pouch of cannoli filling left in the fridge, so I just real good. Should old acquaintance be forgot?
I had that gig last night.
Oh shit, yeah, with the men.
Yeah. So I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast before, but for the past 3 months I've been jamming with these boomers. They play like dad rock shit. So I'm in a literal dad rock band. I'm like more than half their age, you know. And I think they really like having me around because they think I make them cooler, you know, by being the young guy in the group. They're like, "Oh, don't leave us, man. Don't leave us. We need you. We need you." And then we always we always jam at one of their houses in his basement, and like his wife and kids will be there, and they're clearly embarrassed by him. Like the kids are always like, "Oh, it's jam night," and then they'll like run upstairs.
That's fucking
But
hilarious.
I know. But last night we played at a birthday party for what I thought would be another group of boomers. I thought it would be like old flabby Walmart people, but we get there and it was fucking MILF Central, man. These were
Nice.
I know but it was really weird because it was like these MILF hippies, and at one point after we were done performing, um, they like started a fire, and the birthday girl was like, I want everyone to burn an item that is sacred to them to commemorate the person that you want to become and the person that you once were. And if you don't have a sacred item, and then she pulls out from behind her back like a fucking cartoon character this big bushel of some sort of plant. And she's like, if you don't have a sacred item, please burn this bush honeysuckle. It's an invasive species and we need to get rid of it. I'm like,
That's
what
so
the
funny.
fuck? I know.
She's the caricature of herself.
And the other guitarist in the band was trying to flirt with one of them after our set, and his riz consisted entirely of spending 20 minutes rattling off various facts about owls.
Dude, did he get sucked off on the spot?
No, no, he didn't. In fact, the chick was like slowly backing away from him, and he just
That's
kept
so
going.
God, it's good to have a podcast.
Yeah, it is.
It's just it's like many times a day I fabricate a world, a morality system, a concept of physics and fortune and divinity, and then it's torn apart by the chaos of whatever I truly live within. But
Yeah.
a podcast lives on.
Welcome to my twisted mind.
Liberals, this is called dark humor.
I was gonna say
You know
the
what we
other
should do, dude?
what?
Sorry to step on your thing, to your on your dick. As a little preamble to ridiculousnessness,
Yeah,
we should have a
read some
discussion on
Orwell.
politics in the English language. Yeah.
I've heard he's like even stronger as an essayist than a
Oh yeah.
novelist.
Oh my god, dude. This is
Is
like
he?
one of my favorite things I've ever read. I think it's
I've
this
never
and
read.
my brother's thesis. My brother was a mechanical engineer at Harvard, and
Holy
he wrote a
shit! Are you
thesis.
serious, dude? You have Chad blood.
Could be true. Could
You
be
have
false.
fucking alpha genetic stock, dude.
For real, dude.
You are
But
elite.
he wrote his thesis on some sort of like something about tense, um, like portable, collapsible, lightweight sort of structures of some sort. But the essay, just now, the analogy that comes to mind is if you watch John Coltrane play hot cross buns, it's
Yeah.
like it's just hot cross buns, but he like the surprising thing I think is the contradiction of it seems like he's doing something that a beginner could do, but it's only because it's at such an elevated like degree of sophistication with the technical language. It's
Yeah.
all just like so blatantly obvious. So it's like I could do that, but if you try to do it, yeah. But it's like
Yeah.
there's no wasted words. It's an
Yeah.
essay that it's like a black hole of doubt. It's just you couldn't possibly misunderstand it or question its purpose. It's just I love it. And then
Yeah.
there's this essay, which is better than that. For the listener, George Orwell's essay "Politics and the English Language," in which he says you should use English and not pass other things off as English, and use English correctly because it's important. And if you don't, then other people will control your thoughts by also not. So we're gonna have a little seminar now. That's silly. We gotta stick to the fucking formula here. People come here for a reason. Do you want to watch that video that you showed us first?
I have been avoiding it because
Yeah.
the way
Oh, have
you
you
two
not seen
were.
it yet?
No, the way he described it, I knew this is not something I want to watch.
It's if it were more
It's someone
extreme,
dying, right?
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
a
I don't
specific
want to
way
see
of
that.
like you could see footage of somebody just lying there in a bed while some machines stop beeping like repetitively and start just doing a beep. But
Right.
this guy, for the listener, it's a ski crash, and it's in not really an uncanny valley, but just like a very like you couldn't have fabricated something more disturbing. This guy gets is going down a hill fast, and something goes wrong. He's doing sharp turns and stuff, so I think it was he understood it was dangerous. One of those sharp turns somehow goes wrong, and he's just getting thrashed against the mountain by gravity, the speed that
Uh,
he was carrying, and the steepness of the mountain, and then the snow levels out a little bit, just enough for you to see him, and the camera's like on him, like you can read body language, and he's sliding on his back. His feet have come out from under him. He's lost all control of his legs as they were when he was skiing competently, and they were straight up and down. He's just flying, and then he lands on his back. He's sliding down the hill on his back, and he looks up in time to see a visible trail of blood, such as the loss of blood that's happening from his midsection because his legs have become completely wrenched out of their proper position in his pelvis, not only broken on the inside, but twisted until they're falling off of his body. And he has enough strength within him and motor control to do like sort of a sit up while he's sliding down, see that, and then faint and die in the same moment and fall back on his head. And now he's a corpse. Where half a second earlier, he was a human being half eaten by disaster. And now he's just a corpse. It's insane. It's awesome. You want to watch it?
no, I really fucking don't, man.
Dude, I've been doing I'm in a rehearsal process. Fucking my favorite thing to do. It rules so much.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
It's like they made it up for me specifically. It's just everything I like to do. Read slowly, talk to people about what ideas you have, pretend. Those are like that's like they made a job for me.
Hell
Sick.
yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we still haven't found a fucking ridiculous this episode.
Yeah, what is
Can I
there? You
skip
said
this?
comedian edition. That could be interesting. What comedians would they get on ridiculousness?
Well, in the thumbnail there was a clown, so I don't know exactly.
Bozo the clown. The fuck.
Oh my god, that would be a really funny bit, Austin. A
What?
girl who says that she's really into stand up and then she takes you to see a clown show.
She's like, stand-up comedians are the modern day philosophers, and it's a clown at a child's birthday party or something.
No, no, no. Not a child's birthday party. She just has that party for herself.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Did Chanel fucking dye her skin? Look at her.
Whoa. Oh fuck.
Oh, oh.
She ate shit.
What am I looking at? What was that? What was the context of
Black Joy.
that? Dude, the MILFs at that party last night were having conversations about parenthood and raising their children and shit. And I was, oh my gosh. Oh man, I gotta, if you ever come around here, I gotta bring you to this 1800s town that's a few hours away. For some reason, there's like a mock Freemason lodge there. And you can go in, and there's this Freemason who, like, dude, he'll hold you there for 3 hours talking to you about Freemasonry. And he's this old guy, and he's like a Freemason hotep. Like he's like we was free. He's like we was Masons and shit, you know, because he'll go. Oh well, did you know Mark Twain was a Freemason and Thomas Jefferson too, and Laura Ingalls Wilder. What else can I tell you?
That reminds me, and I met a guy, Jack Lane. He lives close to a campground that we stayed at on the Abrams Creek in the Smoky Mountain National Park, and Smoky Mountain State. It's national. And we had this, what's it called? Charming conversation with him for like probably like 30 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes before he showed us one thing on his camera roll and then got carried away just swiping through all of the pictures on his camera roll out of curiosity for what was there and to show us everything in his life. And one of the things was a picture of a man in a Confederate uniform. And he said, let me look up the guy's name.
He said, "This is me at my company Christmas party last year."
Well, he was a Confederate reenactor. That's a hint to what's coming.
Reactor?
Reenactor.
Reenactor. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It was a picture I have deduced of Confederate General Nathan Bedford Forrest. And he said, this is my hero. He was the first Grand Wizard of the KKK.
Oh no.
Sorry. He didn't say that. He said he was the first Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh.
He says Ku Klux Klan.
Q Klux.
It was fucking hilarious, dude.
Jeez. So brazen about it too. We should have him on the show.
Yes, we should. Dude, I could probably make that happen.
Do it. That'd be funny. I've been wanting to get guests on. You got to do it.
You should call him.
I've thought about that. I don't think he would do it though.
It's the last damn thing I do. I burn spot it down. Never really got over you. I just learned that. Man in the mirror now, I'm a boy used to be. Baby, out of the clear blue sky, I watched you trade today. I held my tongue, stood up strong, faithful star rule. And every long stream, every minute, down to the lesson learned, feels like a falling fast.
We need to have a jam sesh, dude.
No, what was I gonna say? No, dude, we have to play hockey.
I can't skate.
What do we do then? Dude, I don't know if that guy's all right after that shit.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
Well, okay. Your question, what do we do then? That depends. What are you trying to reap from a hockey sesh?
Just always being bros, bro.
Dude,
It's
there are
being
many
real.
ways. There are many ways we can do that.
We should cook barbecue and play.
Oh,
Oh
I'm your
shit! And
man.
run.
I am your
No,
man.
no, dude. You know what we do? Cook barbecue and run routes. Just one person's the
Run,
quarterback, one person's the receiver, one person's defense,
run
and just
roots.
find a patch of grass. We could use his backyard. Whoa! Did you see what she's wearing?
Yeah, she's looking good. Do you remember what I said about my weakness for baggy clothing on women?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
What was
this look of hers is really exciting me right now.
it? That's the episode title. This look of hers is really exciting me right now.
No, I'd play football with you. You would just have to give me some pointers.
Okay. What's one that what we should do? We should go to mini golf.
That'd be fun. I would do that.
Mhm.
Well, are you still coming here in March?
I should. I don't. Let me see what flights are like right now.
Okay. You could always this would take a long time, but it would be cheaper. You could take a
Bus.
Greyhound. Have you done that before?
No.
I love taking Greyhounds, dude. You see some fucking characters on there. One of my fondest memories is freshman year. I took a Greyhound up to NorCal to
Dude, that's
visit.
so.
I spent the entire time in the back just constantly eating edibles, listening
Jesus
to
Christ.
Cumtown. It was great. It was so
Dude,
good.
that's
Listening to
awesome.
Cumtown and Woody Guthrie.
Yo, that's impossibly benevolent.
It was so fun. You've got to do it.
You were just doing everything right that day. No, you know what I should do?
What?
Train.
Yeah, I've never taken a train. I really want to.
A bit closer to the price of airfare, I'm guessing, but
Probably.
probably much better.
I feel like we've been trying to do this for like
Long time.
a good,
Dude,
good
we
four
were
or
right
five
about
years.
to,
Yeah.
and then COVID made it impossible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gay.
I know that sucked.
Oh, that felt
I
good.
was hyping that
I
up
just
to all
couldn't
my
wait.
friends too.
Oh man, I was hyping it up to myself, bro. Tell me this isn't the premise for a porn universe.
Midwest
Student savings for a 62-hour train ride. Anyone would succumb to fucking the nearest person, bro. A lot of sex.
Oh, you're saying it's going to be a bunch of busty college co-eds on that train, right? That is a porn universe. It's
It is.
busty college co-eds on a train or some shit.
No. The Busty College Co-ed Express.
Yes. Dude, that's fucking our version of the Polar Express. We go out like a train rolls by our window at midnight. We go outside in our jammies, and fucking Tom Hanks comes out and welcome to the Busty College Co-ed Express.
Oh, Two Chains had a bar in a song recently. Three hoes with me like I'm Santa.
Yeah, not to sound like a naysayer, but that's like the most pedestrian shit I've ever heard. You can do better than that. Come on. That's something an elementary schooler could come up with. Sorry again. I really wasn't trying to puncture your sense of wonderment and joy at that bar, but hey, you want to hear a sick bar in the shit that I've been listening to recently? At the 10-cent movie show, all the lights were turned down low.
It'll be really funny.
What?
This guy, Rob Riggles, who's on the show right now. He was talking
Yeah.
about how he runs a charity for fucking Marine veterans, and it would have been really funny if he ran a bit where somebody came on stage and called him out as stealing from that charity, but just like as a bit.
Right.
You could even, yeah, have it be a stunt for that actual charity. Oh shit! Someone went through a bad thing.
Check it out, dude. Good, quick source of protein. Wait a minute.
For
Beans.
listeners, he's ejaculated in his hand and he's showing it to me.
Bulking hack. Eat a handful of your own cum next time you jerk off.
You know what I realized about the play that I'm in right now?
What?
It's just a political debate.
The play itself or the process of rehearsing for the play?
The play itself.
Nice.
At first, it was like nagging to have all of these little jokes and innuendo and interjections of liberal and conservative ideologies clashing in very like predictable ways, but it's not that the play is one thing, it's being held down by that. It's just that I was looking at it the wrong way, and when you look at it the right way, they're the core of it rather than being these little bits of confetti on top of it. They are like the reason why it exists.
You joined a debate team and you don't realize it. You think you're rehearsing for a play. Oh, fuck me. I overdid it with the coffee. I feel so jittery. Yeah.
Oh.
This is Jerkmate. First, play with her.
Bravo, bravo. The classic bait and switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It doesn't come up on SyncTube. What the fuck?
Where you can
Look at the title of the video. You see it?
astrophysicist J Mac gets blown during family meal. Who the fuck is J Mac, dude?
We're about to find out. Get ready.
I love how every time you bring up some porn website that you frequent, it's like something I've never heard of. You
Well,
know?
that one, I didn't like know Facnado. I just looked up the title that I knew. I don't think I had seen it on that. I've probably seen it on one that I'm more familiar with.
I wasn't
I know.
saying that with like a judgmental air or anything.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying, like, you keep your ear to the underground.
Yeah, I got my finger on the pulse of the porn community.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, a video called "Just Exist, Bro." Should we watch it,
It's gonna make me angry.
bro?
Guys who look like that and who make content with titles like that, man,
It looks
nothing's
like
nothing makes me angry.
All right, you ready?
Just a second.
For the listener, we're about to watch a video called "Just Exist, Bro," and the thumbnail is of a
Annoying looking man.
boy with bushy eyebrows and who holds himself like he thinks he's pretty, and he's about to tell us to just exist, bro. His profile picture is a close up of his eye, which makes me think that he thinks his eye has a very nice color. He's got green eyes. So we're about to see.
He has his eyes open in a way that's it's like very deliberately trying to show off their piercing color.
He thinks he's got nice eyelashes as well. Listener, he holds himself like he's as attractive in the same way as Zoe Deschanel. Because he looks like passingly similar to her, but he's behaving as though he's that attractive.
got home. I had my first day back at work today. It was all right. Just work, you know. I like to use it as like meditation.
Oh, it's my cigarette.
You can use it.
Yeah, that's what work is. Meditation.
No,
Fucking douchebag.
what I want to talk about is that all you need to do, that I've realized, all you need to do in life
He's a fool.
is live.
Oh my god.
You know,
Oh, whoa, no way, bro. Oh, fuck.
I need to be doing something.
Oh, what if all you need to do in life is live?
That's right.
But I always had this feeling that I need some objective. It needs to be like a mission. I need to always be going here, doing this, evolving, becoming enlightened, learning, working out. You know, like I just needed to do something.
Working out. I could beat the shit out of you.
Is that all you need to do is live? That's all you need to do. Like, because life is this spiral, it's this infinite spiral of expansion.
Oh.
Everything that you need to happen is going to come to you within the spiral. So if you miss an opportunity, it's going to spiral back around and it's going to come back. Everything that you need to happen in your life is going to happen, whether you like try to make it happen or not. It's going to happen. It's guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
You're going to end up where you're meant to end up, regardless of what you think or what you do or how you occupy your time. All you need to do is just keep going. Like, that's really it.
It's really it, bro.
Now, this gives you a freedom.
Oh.
Because when you realize all you need to do is live, to just be. You know, there's doers and then there's beers.
Oh, whoa. Fucking douche. Oh my gosh.
Doers and there's beers.
People can just be. Like, you know how a cat or any animal, you know how a cat just can sit there and it just is? It just exists. And it can sit there for hours.
This is
it just seems so peaceful. It's because that cat doesn't care about doing things. This is neurosis. This is a result of the thinking mind.
It sounds like, who does he sound like? When he just said, oh, he sounds like Shia LaBeouf.
Need to be doing. When you realize
the way he smokes with such reckless abandon, he's got such roguish charm. I want to suck him dry.
And just be.
He sure should be of age, I hope. Otherwise, that's a consequential from that said.
You're doing things.
Is the video fucking up for you as well?
When you feel like you need to
no.
go to work. You need to do this. You need to do whatever. It's like there's tension. There's resistance. That's different because it's relaxed. It's instead of like feeling like you're getting tugged on this chain, rather you're just going. You're just flowing.
He said rather.
Everything's just happening. This is what I've always been focused on my whole life, is what I'm teaching. So I'm going to keep repeating myself and I'm going to say it in different ways, but say the same thing, pointing to the same truth. Because that's my life's work.
Oh, it's his life's work.
I want you to know it because it brings me peace. It brings me peace knowing that all I need to do is just exist, to just be myself, like a cat.
Like a cat? Like a cat?
Yeah.
It's amazing. It opens you up.
It opens you up. Oh, yeah.
When you're so empty in your consciousness, when you just exist, you're open to love. You're open to everything.
Everything. You heard me?
I heard. Yo, let's get this guy on the show.
I really do.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
It feels so natural. It's like I can get into the flow state so easily just by talking.
How the fuck does this have 1 million views? Holy shit.
I always comment or say like, bring back the vlog videos, or people message me and say, bring back the vlog videos. It's not me. like I'll give advice, but that's not the main goal of the vlog. Usually, it's for entertainment, and most people in this society, they want entertainment, and I understand that. I like entertainment because
Jesus
when you're like so immersed
really
in
not
it,
sure
He's still going. What more is there to say?
He's in the flow state, bro. He can do it just by
your mind
talking.
is empty. This is what I'm talking about. This emptiness, but you
This
don't have
emptiness.
to rely on entertainment. If you train yourself to have an empty mind, then you don't need to scroll on your phone anymore to do it. There's nothing wrong with that. But you could sit here, just like this. I could just sit here.
This is pure sophistry.
Feel the same. Like it's all the same, and it's good. It's life. I'm alive. Do you ever just stop and you just think, I'm alive, and you just really let that sink in, like beyond any level you had before. Like,
Have
on
you
the
ever done
deepest
that?
level,
Have you ever
like,
allowed
I'm alive.
an idea to sink in beyond what you had ever done
That's a
before?
beautiful feeling.
Has that ever
Bro,
happened?
bro, have you ever done that? Have you ever thought that you're just alive?
Which you had thought about a certain thing?
Bro, have you thought about that, bro? Bro, have you thought that like you're just
Yeah, that's
alive
right.
right now, bro?
Yeah, that thought. I've had that thought. Have you had that thought?
Have you had that thought, bro? That's something I think about a lot.
Like, this is what I enjoy.
This is what he enjoys.
You know, I built my
He built
channel off the
his channel.
entertainment, and then I pivoted so heavily into
heavy pivot.
talking and just trying to give you wisdom.
Trying to give you
Because
wisdom. Holy
that's
shit.
Wisdom. Oh my gosh.
He needs help. He
That's my life's
genuinely
work.
needs to be
Again.
institutionalized.
And
He just said maybe
that's
it will
okay,
take me a while to
'cause I'm no
find the
longer
people who
attached
want that
to
wisdom.
the external,
Holy shit.
what
He is a narcissist.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Exactly. It's narcissism. 100%.
Wait, I can just screen share it with the Reggie Watts
And they
facial
feel so-
special.
that's their problem, not yours. It's not your
I
problem.
want to keep watching this. The rage is quite intoxicating.
He's
Feel
for
a
real
certain type
on
of
that
way.
like
If someone's
cult
judging
starting
you, you
riz,
feel
but
bad
doing a
about
bad
it.
Dude,
job.
I'm on his YouTube channel page, and his bio is raising collective vibration.
What the fuck?
Yo! He's gotten his email in his bio. We can get him on the fucking show.
We should do it. We
Do
should
you want to
that.
do it? I'll do it. I'll reach out to him.
Dude, we should get this guy and the Confederate guy on the same episode.
Yes, bro. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Dude, you handle the Confederate guy. I'll contact this guy. Dude, his he has a Patreon page, and it's called the Temple of Truth.
I don't make my videos too long, you know.
Dude, you know what we should do?
But yeah,
What?
We should tell this guy that he's speaking
Me and
to
my
a certain
best friend, we
someone
could do a
and
podcast. I think
tell
that'd be
Jack
good.
Lane that he's speaking to someone,
because I feel
but
I'm having a
like not the
conversation,
people that
I
they're
flow
actually going to be
even
speaking
better
to, so that they
when I'm
approach
just
it in a certain
talking
way.
to
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tell Jack Lane that he's speaking to the current Grand Wizard of the KKK, and tell Ryan Robinson that he's speaking to one of his loyal disciples, and just see the two like egos, these two different brands of narcissism just like clash. You know?
That's so fucking funny. Somebody who claims that his videos have restored his physical health, like he was in the latter years of his life battling cancer, and he was brought through by the optimism of what's this guy's name?
Ryan Robinson.
Ryan Robinson's optimism. Yeah, he just existed
Jeez.
through the cancer.
He's got other. It looks like he's got other videos where he's shirtless and playing an acoustic guitar.
No, Austin. We don't have to tell Jack Lane anything because he's not going to really absorb anything. Beyond just saying he's a member of the Ku Klux Klan and he wants to do a radio interview, and it's internet radio.
Yeah.
And then for Ryan Robinson, we say that shit, and that he's very sensitive about it. So he's going to bring it up himself, and we want you guys to just chat before he feels ready to bring it up himself.
Wait, say that again. I didn't quite understand.
So Ryan Robinson, so Jack Lane approaches it thinking he's talking to this new. He's talking to the youngest Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan ever.
Okay.
And Ryan Robinson thinks he's talking to somebody whose physical health was restored by his videos, but that he's very sensitive. He's got like a kind of a toxic masculinity from the old times that he was brought up in.
Okay.
And so he's gonna bring it up himself, but until that point, just kind of like chat.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you just milk it. Try to get like 45 minutes of that.
Yeah, hell yeah. All while ridiculousness is playing in the background, just
Yes,
ambiently.
because he also is a veteran and he soothes his PTSD with that show, so he just kind of keeps it on a loop. Low volume, you'll barely notice it. He's just gonna need that on in the background so that he can stay calm because it's a new game.
Whatever we do, we cannot turn it off. Otherwise, he's gonna snap and go postal.
It seems like a lot that he should be watching that, but trust me, we're just really pleased with what we managed to get him not to do in addition to that in order to stay comfortable. So he's really fighting to not impose. It may seem like he is imposing, but he could be imposing a lot more. 5 kilogram rope flow state. This guy's freaking built like a shit brick house.
Dude, his earliest video was posted 1 year ago.
Whose?
Ryan Robinson's. He hasn't been around that long. I'm just saying, there's something kind of psyopy about this.
Look at this video.
Who is that?
N. Simonian.
He's fucking yoked.
For real.
Got a new Bugatti. Play my music while I'm driving.
Yeah, that's facts.
You showed me that song.
It's a great song.
I don't know, dude. There aren't enough lyrics about trolleys and flappers in the 18th Amendment.
That was awful. But hey, we can do. That's a line in the play that I'm in right now that's difficult to deliver.
What?
What are you gonna do? Not just saying those words, but in the specific context.
There's only one way you can deliver that line, and it's like Tony Soprano.
Oh, what the fuck are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Afangul.
What are you gonna?
It doesn't matter the context. It doesn't matter the character you're playing. That is the only way you can deliver such a line.
It's like saying Muhammad without also saying peace be unto him. Mac McClung shut the NBA dunk contest down 2 years in a row. U.S. goods face retaliatory tariffs. Could Have Been Records New Orleans Audition Part 2. Hosted by Drewski.
Who is that guy?
Drewski?
Yeah.
He's just a very famous black comic.
Why not?
Modern art versus real. Yo, bro, why do you train dead hang so much? The odds of this happening are 1 in 12,728,144.